What's up, guys? Aronius here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Don't mind me today. I'm a little bit sick and my voice is not the best, but we're going to try to push through on this video. We're going to be pulling shards on today's video because we do have a 2x and a 10x for the Archer Nergigante. Very, very strong champion. Obviously, she's great in any area of the game for PvE. She's also a decent nuker. Nothing crazy, but mainly this is her crazy bread and butter ability, Hex and Provoke. So I'm going to be pulling shards on Pirate's account, and then I'm going to be pulling shards on my account as well. And I just want to take the time to say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for the support. Please consider subscribing to the channel if this is the first time viewing my videos. Take a look at all the content that I've done in the past. I've made plenty of shard pull videos, plenty of videos on how to beat certain areas of the game, like Sand Devil's Necropolis. You know, I don't do much on Hydra, but I have done Clan Boss as well. I've done Faction War guides and so much more. So definitely consider subscribing to the channel, and if not, then please consider leaving a like on the video. All right, so let's get right into these shard pulls. We're actually not going to mess around at all. We're just going to go right into it. So Pirate's got 9 sacred shards here. He's looking for Nergigante. We're hoping we can get him one. He had said to me, if he doesn't get the Nergigante, that he may consider quitting the game because it's a champion that you can only get during this specific event for him. So yeah, don't quit, man. Just stick around. Stick around. It's one champ. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Let's do this. At least give him one legendary. That would really stink if we don't get one. It's a 12% chance to get a legendary, but you never know. 3 epics in a row. 1, 2, 3. Decent epics, by the way. Nothing crazy, but decent. This one's Corpse Collectors. I heard she could hit fairly hard, but not that great. Okay, come on, come on. There it is. Okay. Ah, Under Priest Brogni. Extremely strong champion. Extremely strong champion. I don't know if he has him or not. Probably does. HP burn on the A1. Attacks onto me. 75% chance of removing a random debuff from all enemies. And then 75% chance of removing 1 random debuff from all allies, which is pretty cool. And increases the shield on all allies by 30% of the damage inflicted. So you want to build him with damage. He used to be for the Forever comp, basically, with the shield comp with like Corpulent Cadaver and Hydra teams. But of course, that's like a dead comp these days. So he's definitely usable in Arena. Very strong there. Early, mid, late game. He's fallen off a little bit because of that issue with the comp for Hydra, but I think he's still very, very strong for Hydra either way, with removing the debuffs from allies, removing buffs from the Hydra heads, and also placing the big shields that are unremovable. So yeah, so this guy can definitely be utilized. He's not that bad. And then whenever an ally is under a shield is attacked, he reflects damage back onto the attackers. So on defense and arena, he can be fairly strong in niche situations, like say a Trunda attacks him, your whole team, and you start off the game with a shield set or a bolster set that doesn't get removed, and Trunda hits everybody's shield, and if they have a really big shield, Trunda's just going to kill herself right away. Same with other nukers. They could end up just offing themselves from hitting the damage from the shield. Anyways, he also has a Doom Tower resistance by 60, but I mean, yeah, he can definitely be utilized there as well. He's very good for wave-based content for support. Anyways, let's keep going here. Hopefully we can get something. Man, I was wishing that was, I was really hoping that that was a Nergigante. That stinks. Come on. Give him a Nergigante. Come on. 2 more. Sakara, the worst of the sisters. Alika's way better. 2 more. Come on, come on, come on. Get him lucky. Dang it. Steel Skull, old but gold. Clan Boss champion. Good for Faction Wars, of course, too. Ah, man. Doom Priest. Doom Priest is still fairly decent these days with removing that random debuff from an ally. So that's really cool. It actually removes from all allies, which is cool. And heals them. So it really stinks that he didn't get a legendary, though. That was Nergigante. He got the legendary, which is decent. Is that new for him? I wonder. Oh, it is new for him. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought he had him. Hey, it's a new champion. It's just not Nergigante. You know, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it unless you spend a crazy amount of money, which, not everybody has that kind of lifestyle, right? So, sorry, man. Thank you for letting me pull on your account. I'm going to hop over to my account. I'm going to pull maybe like 3 or 4 shards and see what we can end up with. All right, guys, we're back. I am on my main free-to-play account here. So what we're going to do, we're going to be pulling 4 sacred shards. I have 14 ready to go. I'll save 10 for the next fusion that's coming up for next week, and we'll go from there. So hopefully I can get Nergigante or just a legendary. I mean, I've only pulled 3 sacreds since the last time I've gotten a legendary, so chances are very unlikely that I even pull a legendary in this video. But let's do this. I'm going to pull 4, 12% chance, and a 10x for Nergigante. Let's do this. Come on. Get me lucky here. 1 epic. Here we go. We got Horden, $50 Horden, way in the past. If you guys didn't know, he used to be a purchasable champion. This is insane. We've got Chancellor Yasmin. Heals, sleep on everybody. Meh. She's okay early game, maybe mid game. Another epic. The bear. The white bear. Block active skills. Decrease crit rate. Decreases the damage all allies receive by 15% by critical hits. Fills this champion's turn meter by 5% whenever an enemy lands a normal, strong, or weak hit. He's decent. He's nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy at all. One more. Here we go. Here we go. Can it be a legendary? Nope. All right. So 4 epics in a row, which is to be expected. This guy's really, really strong. Dur the Hungerer for Faction Wars. He is a beast. If you have him, build him. You only need to build him to 50 because he's a reviver. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's see where we got for the tournament points for Champ Chase. We did end up getting the Mortal Soulstone. We're not going to pull any more, though. I think that's it. I'll end up claiming that energy. And yeah, nothing else. Oh, just to go over really quickly, Blade Master Titan event. I did get to the Primal Shard. I didn't get too much further, though. I'm probably not going to be pushing too hard on the champ training because I don't want to use my gems. Or else I could get to 7,100 if I really wanted to push. If I use gems. But the only other thing I would get is XP barrel and a 5-star chicken. So I'd rather just wait and save my gems, save my resources for the fusion that's coming up this week. So yeah, that's just me. I would try to conserve as many of your shards as you can as well. Don't spend all of your sacreds because you may not get lucky with getting sacreds along the way up until the fusion, unless you're lucky with Doom Tower and say, for example, you haven't beaten the last few stages and you get 2 sacreds in the last, I think, 3 or 4 stages. And then of course, Doom Tower normal. If you're working on this one, you can get Void Shards, but again, Void Shards aren't as great as Sacred Shards when it comes to Champ Summon Rush, right? So just be mindful of that. But there are 2 Void Shards in this rotation for normal. And yeah, I mean, other areas, if you're just working on missions and stuff, you could probably collect along the way some more shards like Ancients and whatnot. But again, Sacreds are so valuable, you may want to consider just holding off on this 2x and just going for the fusion, because it's more likely you're going to get a fusion as compared to potentially getting a legendary from even a 2x like this. As you just saw, chances are slim. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.